This is a video response to OffMyTail's video entitled Yes on Prop 8, Where Do We Draw the Line? OffMyTail basically asks us, the gay community, he wants to hear from the gay community in particular, as to where the line should be drawn between gay marriage and polygamous marriages, like 3 or 4 people, or marriages between bizarre-aged people. Now, I don't know what he means by bizarre ages, but I would assume that he's talking about, let's say, an 18-year-old marrying an 81-year-old, as someone else has suggested. And then he also wants to know about animals. I'm not really sure why he wants to know these answers, because what would gay marriage have to do with animals? It doesn't make any sense. And what would it have to do with polygamy? Polygamy is commonly practiced in the Mormon Church by heterosexuals. So the question here is, where does the Mormon Church draw the line? I really don't know. Looking at things like the Warren Jeffs affair and stuff like that, I'm not sure that the Mormon Church has drawn a line between polygamy and monogamy. I do know that around 1890, I think it was, as a condition for entrance into the United States as a state, that the Mormons had to agree to do away with polygamy. And this was very conveniently then justified by a very convenient revelation from God, which their high leader had. And he has revelations from God whenever it's politically convenient to have revelations, and that's sort of been the history of the Mormon Church. I think that we already draw a line between animals and human beings as far as marriage goes, because a marriage is a contract, and you can't contract with an animal. So that's where the line is drawn. Then you talk about these bizarre ages and so on, and what is the problem that you have between an 18 and an 81-year-old person getting married? I can't understand what your problem is. So maybe you can explain why you have a problem with age differences. The main thing that I'm concerned about in you is the title that you have given to your post, which is, Where Do We Draw the Line? First of all, I thought that in a democratic society that people didn't draw lines in the sand. Okay, and then I'm concerned about this "we" part of the sentence, because it assumes, I guess, that there's some authoritarian group, like the Mormons or the religious right, who are the ones who are going to be drawing this line. So maybe you can explain to me just who the "we" is in that statement, and why it is that you seem to be wanting to draw lines all the time. So, toodles, have a nice day.